Hello, this is Alistair Goodell from GT Driving School. I'm going to show you a new video regarding the Running Horse roundabout. It has been converted into something called a turbo roundabout with lots of new markings, etc. It looks intimidating, looks perhaps a little bit confusing, but actually is an awful lot easier to understand. So we're going to carry on down from Maidstone, past the Fremlin Walk, past Royal Engineers roundabout, and down to the Running Horse roundabout, where we'll then turn right for Penard and Heath. We'll go all the way up to Penard and Heath roundabout. We're going to double back on ourselves at that roundabout, back to the Running Horse roundabout, where we'll then turn left, first exit, back towards Maidstone. Okay, I hope that's clear, but currently sitting just by the side of the Gallagher Stadium and the library, and I'm going to join the main road from there. All right, so first of all, I'm just going to get myself into gear. I'm looking around me, handbrake off, blind spot right shoulder, indicating right, moving on, just going round these parked cars. And then I'm going to carry on up the road a little bit. I'm going to turn right here, so I'm checking main and right, indicating right. And then coming up past the library on my left hand side, I'm going to turn left at the library, so we're checking main and left, indicating left. I'm coming up to the end of the road. We're looking at the roundabout, looking to the right, see if there's any traffic coming. At the moment we've got a little constant flow of traffic. Can't see anything thanks to another car on my right hand side. So if you can't see, don't go. Okay, they've just reversed back because they found themselves going in the wrong way. At the moment there is a lot of traffic, so we're just going to sit tight for the moment. Beautiful sunny day in Maidstone today, possibly the hottest day of the year so far. Car is telling me 31 degrees at the moment. I'm just sitting with the windows closed so you can hear what I'm saying. So I'm boiling. One of these days we'll be able to get through. So we're still waiting for the opportunity. Here we go. And we're off. Now we've got some green lights ahead. The pedestrians waiting, which is fine. We're going to continue round. Now it's a 40-mile-an-hour road. I'm doing 35, and I've got a roundabout coming up. This is the Royal Engineers roundabout, and we're going to go straight ahead, but it's the third exit. We do exactly the same thing as we'd normally do if going straight ahead second exit, i.e. keeping to the left. But I've got this big lorry in front of me. I'm just holding back a couple of car lengths away so that he can clear the road, hopefully, and I can get to the roundabout safely. I'm going to look to the right, and it looks good. So I'm going to continue round. I didn't need to indicate yet because I'm taking the third exit, going past the second one. Now I check main and left, indicate left, keeping on the left hand side. Round we go. Lights are still green, nobody waiting. Good news. Now we've got a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, so we can pick up the speed. I'm looking around me, seeing that there's one or two cars trying to overtake me at the moment. We're currently doing 40, which is fine. We're just going to pick up the speed. We're also thinking about the lorry ahead and the people behind me. 43, so I'm a little bit of a no man's land at the moment because I can't get around the car, can't go around the lorry because of the car that was waiting. Got some traffic lights up ahead, so I'm just going to start looking around me, backing off. I can see the lorry braking, so I'm starting to ease off the gas. I'm going to start to brake myself. Got a motorbike behind me. I'm just waiting for them to go, keeping that distance away from the lorry, looking around, just in case somebody's screaming up the road and doesn't notice that I'm stationary. We've got traffic lights that are just changing back to green, So I'm having another good look around, being aware of anything left and right of me. Moving on. Now I'm not going to try and overtake our lorry because we've got a turning coming off shortly. Still got green arrows, that's good. And we just keep on moving forward, being aware of the traffic that's now behind me. Green sign up on the left hand side telling me about the turning, so I'm checking my mirrors indicating left. Now we're going to be keeping on the right hand side of the slip road because we're going to be turning right at the roundabout. So the information there we've just seen on the left hand side, and now we're coming into the roundabout with lots of signage, new signage, etc. We're turning right, third exit. So we're checking main and right indicating right and keeping in the right hand lane, slowing down, just waiting for the silver van to get out the way. Now basically in front of me I've got two lanes. I've got an inner lane on the roundabout and an outer lane. I'm going to go into the inner lane, there's nothing coming now, and I'm going to follow it round, following it round, taking the fourth exit. I'm going over these dotted lines, keeping in this lane, following it round. It says Boxley Maidstone. Now I'm going to start to check main and left indicating left and take the next exit left. It's as easy as that. Nice and gentle. I was doing about 25 miles an hour and moving on up the road. Now the road is actually a 40, but I do know that there's the running horse harvester coming up, and I don't want to be racing too much if there's people coming out and in and out of the restaurant. Then I'm going to push on up the hill. And keep on going. It's a 40 mile an hour road. Pushing on. So sometimes all this mottled effect on the road from the trees and the sunlight can be quite distracting, so you've got to be a little bit cautious. I'm bang on 40 miles an hour at the moment, following it through. Now around the next bend it's going to come down to 30, so I'm already checking around. I'm backing off, waiting for that 30. It's buried in the bushes, which is a little unfortunate, but there's 30 written on the road. There we go, bang on 30. So I carry on round the corner, being aware of anybody that might be crossing roads or parked cars, oncoming traffic. Nice and gently, nobody at the crossing. Now it looks like we've got a queue of traffic up ahead, possibly some roadworks. So I'm just looking around me. There's some people sort of parked up on the left and on the right hand side, which isn't helpful. So I'm looking around me, thinking about whether I can get through. There's a person walking to the van, or both vans. That's it. So I'm just now moving gently forward, making sure they're nice and safe. I can get back on my side, main and left, back on my side. So we'll keep on going. And we've got DPD van in front of us as well, and chappie in red opening his door any moment now. There he goes, just backing off a little bit, nice and gently around the corner, looking around me, back on my side. And then we're coming up to the Penard and Heath mini roundabout. We know it's a mini roundabout because it's got the blue and white sign, and we're going to be turning right. So we're checking main and right indicating right, looking round. Nobody coming round my way, so we're going to follow it round. Coming round, double back on myself, and then we're off again. And then here we go. Back the way we came. Now the DPD van is gone, which is good. And it looks like the two vans that might have been causing problems up ahead, at least one of them's gone. Got a little bit of a hold up, people pulling out. I'm just checking around me, just slowing things down, just keeping an eye on the Volkswagen 4x4 behind me. White van with hazards on, so I'm just checking around me, backing off again, looking round the corner, looking clear. I can get round. left mirrors back on the left. Nothing at the pedestrian crossing. Keep on going. Now van's just pulled up on the left hand side. I'm just checking my right, going past him, main and left back over. Continue down the road. It's a 30 mile an hour. I'm doing 29, waiting for the speed limit to change, and it has now, so just moving on. Again, it's those hidden 40 mile an hour speed limit signs that I was looking for, and now I can pick up the speed again. I'm now doing 37 and a 40, which is fine. Just touching 40. I don't want to go any faster. Got vans parked up on the left. We're going downhill now, so there's a strong chance I go too fast, so I'm starting to just lift off the gas a little bit. Might even need to use a little bit of brake if need be, if it gets a little bit too quick. Everything looks good. Slow written on the road, that's because of the bend and the restaurant, so I'm just backing off a little bit, being aware of the car behind me, following it around, keeping in my lane. Coming round to the big running horse roundabout, and we're going to be turning left, first exit back towards Maidstone. So we're checking main and left, indicating left, keeping in the left hand lane. A bit of braking just to slow things down. Now this time I'm looking for the outside lane, and it looks pretty clear, so I'm just following it round, and the speed limit here is now 50 miles an hour, so I've got to pick up the speed a little bit. Keep on going, and we'll then join the dual carriageway by checking main and right, indicating right, keeping that speed going. I want to be around 40 miles an hour as I join, using the maximum amount of the slip road so that people behind me or around me have chance to back off or move out my way. Traffic lights up ahead. Don't rarely go red because it's just for buses. We're following the dual carriageway. We're currently doing 46, 47 in a 50, which is fine. We're carrying on down the road. We've now got signs, the 3 white stripes, telling us that we're coming up to a roundabout, and it's about time I start to slow down, so I'm checking and backing off. The speed limit's changed from 50 to 40. I'm doing 36, which is great. I'm continuing to slow it down a little bit. I'm now looking to the right to see if there's anything coming, and I'm going straight ahead, second exit at the roundabout. Looking good, keeping on the outside edge, following it round, taking the second exit, that's the first. So I check main and left, indicate left, and round to the left. I'm going to stay in the left lane and continue down the road. Okay, there you are. That's the new running horse roundabout.